Alright. Patriotism, nationalism. Patriotism is pride in your country. Nationalism is thinking your country's better than everyone else. Two non-synonymous words, but they're in the same category, so I'll talk about them together. I notice what bothers me is all this patriotism and nationalism that goes on in America. I mean, sure, it's a great country, land of opportunity. Not the only one, but that's the slogan for this country. America has the highest standard of living. Lots of goods and services they offer, if you can afford them. Good infrastructure, well, kind of needs to improve, but it has a lot of good things. But what troubles me is, well, people seem to think this country doesn't need any improvement. People seem to think it's optimal, it's the best it can be, and that's not good. People seem afraid that if they criticize this country, they're insulting it, and that's wrong to them. Well, it's not. It's good to criticize your country. It's part of what. It's the process. It's the first step in the process of making it better. But more than that, people seem to think this country's better than all the other countries in the world. It's got not only in factual reasons like a better economy, but it's just better and moral worth. The people, the land itself, everything, and that's wrong. Other countries are good too. They have a right to be here. They have good people, morals, and stuff. There's opportunity in those countries too. And I notice America's very rude in some ways. Sure, there's rude people everywhere in other countries, but some countries are more polite than another country. America, what are typically the rude things people do? Well, people litter. People litter cigarettes, food packaging, such as bottles of water and burger wrappers. People litter all kinds of things, polluting our land. That's pretty shitty of them to do so. What else do people do? Driving. There's tons of rude things you can do with driving. You can use your turn signal wrong. You can have it blink left or right when you just go straight. You can have it blink in the opposite direction you're going. Have it blink left when you turn right and vice versa. In fact, to be rude, you could even not use your turn signal at all. That's pretty rude. Not exactly driving, but still involves the car. Parking. People are so rude at parking. Let's see, people take up 2 spaces, they don't park in between the 2 lines well enough. That's rude. I need a place to park my car too. You just ruined this perfectly empty other spot. Like they'll have their tires sticking out past the space they're supposed to park in onto the space you'd be able to park in if otherwise they didn't do that. Driving? Probably the worst thing someone can do to you driving is cut you off. They move into your lane way too close to your car. Why is this bad? Well, it's surprising. It can cause you to crash. It's an invasion of personal space, personal car space. Just get in there. Tailgating, that can make you feel a bit uncomfortable. Driving too freaking close to your car, that's rude. Riding a red light, you can crash into people. Actually, the rudest thing you can probably do while driving is to drive when you're not supposed to be driving. As in, You're drunk. You're doing something you're not supposed to be doing driving. You're talking on your cell phone, texting. Some sorts of things you shouldn't be doing while driving, or certain states, certain conditions of the body you shouldn't be driving in. Like, you could be high in weed and drive, and that'd be considered driving while intoxicated, which is illegal. You could be on some kind of medication that it's legal, true, but you're not supposed to be on it and drive until the effects wear off. That has to be the rudest thing you possibly do while driving. But on the other rude things people do. People in America, anywhere else in the world can get mad at you when you hold the door for them. Now, holding the door for someone is supposed to be a nice gesture. Some people get real upset when you do that. They look at you like you're babying them, trying to do things for them that they can do for themselves. Well, I think that's wrong. They're just trying to be nice. Why should they be mean to you? People bump into you without saying excuse me or step on your foot. That's rude. I don't feel comfortable with that. People there's probably one real rude thing people can do. And it happens in stores a lot. Why? I'm about to explain. Picture this. You're in a store with your kid. They want to buy something. For whatever reason, it's too expensive. You should earn it yourself. Whatever the reason. You don't buy it for them. They get mad and throw a tantrum. Well, other shoppers in the store obviously have their attention grabbed by your kid, and one of them decides to say, "Your kid's a spoiled brat, stop whining," or "Didn't you raise your kids better?" Now that is just shitty. Why would you be that mean about someone's kid? Sure, they're misbehaving, but that doesn't give you the right to be an ass. Tell them that their kid's bad and a spoiled brat and stuff. That just doesn't give you the right. You can't judge. You don't have a right to judge, so don't. So, pretty much everywhere people could be more polite. I don't know what to say to solve this problem, but I don't know, just be polite yourself. If everyone were to follow this philosophy, everyone would be polite, but obviously not everyone's going to do it, so that's all I have to say. Bye for now.